still breathing. The fire's gone, but she's still seething. She'll rise again, like a phoenix through the flame, my friend. Burning bright where the darkness is. She'll rise again, rise again. They whisper she's weak, but they don't understand. Every bruise is a badge, every scar a command. The night tried to drown her, but she learned to swim. The tide pulls her down, but she fights from within. Ashes fall, but she's still breathing. The fire's gone, but she's still seething. She'll rise again, like a phoenix through the flame, my friend. Burning bright where the darkness is. She'll rise again, rise again. The tide pulls. They whisper she's weak, but they don't understand. Every bruise is a badge, every scar a command. The night tried to drown her, but she learned to swim. The tide pulls her down, but she fights from within. Ashes fall, but she's still breathing. The fire's gone, but she's still seething. She'll rise again, like a phoenix through the flame, my friend. Right where the darkness is. She'll rise again, rise again. Again. Rise again. Rise again. Rise again. Rules for the broken, none for the blessed. They walk on water, we drown in the rest. Stare. In the rest, staring at shadows while they light the flame. What's the cost when the line gets crossed and no one pays the price? Two sets of scales, one tips and one prevails. Justice on a crooked rail. Two sets of scales, one truth that always fails. Whisper the verdict before the trial's begun. Hands washed in silence while we hold the gun. Shouting for answers, but the echoes just run. Who decides where the truth resides when it's all just a game? Two sets of scales, one tips and one prevails. Justice on a crooked rail. Scales, one truth that always fails.
Hey, oh my God, my voice was back for like a minute. I can't believe it sounds like shit. All right, well, my voice is almost back. Not 100%, but we're getting there. It's not too bad. It's better than it was. So what's up, what's up? I look like I'm a giant. I don't know why. So, what's up, Amber, Lizzie, Ninja Mod, Seclusion, who else? Did I see Gina? Maybe not. What's up? What's up? Much better? Okay, I knew I probably had to restart. Oh, you mean the stream of my voice? It's definitely better. So, I gotta be honest. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about tonight. There's a couple things I want to touch on, but other than that, I'm really not 100% sure. But I have been out of the loop. Hey, UA, I have been out of the loop for like, I don't know what, 3 weeks already? Almost a month? I don't even know what the fuck is going on. But a couple of things I do want to touch on because it pisses me off. All right, first, oh, I gotta fix something. Hold on. My ticker is not ticking. All right, there we go. Now my ticker is ticking. What's up, sweet sativa? So, do I look like a fucking giant? Like, I don't know. It's where my camera is. I look like a giant. I should be like more in the middle, but oh well. What are you gonna do? So, a blast from my past. Someone who I'm not even sure who she follows now. I think Queen Bee in them, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless. So someone left me a comment. Said something like that getting money off of subscribers is disgusting. And why don't I change the vacation? Okay, I'm going to say this again. It's not a vacation. What I'm going, and by the way, my plane ticket is booked. What people fail to realize is, one, I don't need your fucking stupidity. I don't need your ignorance. And before you say something like that, you might want to listen to why I'm raising money. If you can't listen and you just have to be an asshole somewhere else. I don't need you to be an asshole on my page. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I left it up there for a reason. I have not spoken to you since, 2019, maybe 2020. So really, it's none of your fucking business. But either way, I'm sorry I don't have unlimited funds. And I also built a community for a reason. And I built this community a long fucking time ago. And I have very steady, good supporters. Some new, some old. But my supporters also know, and I said this the other day and I mean it, my supporters also know that I'm not going to make up some legal fund in order to get money. They know that the money that they give me is going to a specific cause, and they all know what that is. So, haters, you can mind your own fucking business because it's none of your fucking business, okay? Maybe I should do what other people do and just create a legal fund and tell people that I'm suing people and I need money for it. I'm honestly so sick and tired of people lying, and that's what people want. It blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. And it seems like general consensus around here is people should lie to their subs and they'll get the most. That whole mentality has to change. It just has to. It's like the worst mentality in the world. Clocks went back last night. If you didn't notice. But yeah, clocks were reversed last night. I woke up this morning and my time was off. I can't believe I still don't have a fucking voice. I thought my voice was back. Oh well. Don't get old, let me tell you. Because you get old and you fucking takes forever to get better. It's been over a week, and I still don't have a voice. Over a fucking week. That's crazy. Really crazy. So, Monkey Mar, since you're the person I'm talking to, go fuck yourself. How's that? Yeah, you're a day behind. It was last night. Your clocks didn't automatically go back like your cell phone and stuff. Mine did. So, there's that. Next thing I want to say, which I thought was really kind of funny. I mean, this isn't a bad thing. It's just a funny thing. So you guys all know, people that have been following me forever all know that I have been saying this for at least 3 years. Anybody that fucking tells you, oh, haters, pay me because the haters will get mad. Queen Bee's been doing it for years. And every time she says it, I'm like, no, that's such bullshit. Sure enough, Stinson Soup, or whatever her name is, made this whole community post about it today. And everyone's acting like it's brand new. I'm like, oh my God, I've been saying this for over 3 years. So I just thought it was really funny that people like come up with something new. They, because they don't listen to me because I'm a CPS caller from 4 years ago. And then someone else says it, and all of a sudden it's like new stuff. Oh my God. And I just had to laugh. I thought it was really funny. I'm like, okay, she's not telling you that because she invented it. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Because that happens a lot. Where I'll say something, we'll get no recognition for it, and people just like blow it off. And then a year later, somebody else will say the exact same thing, and it's like a new revelation. It's like, whoa, really? I didn't know that. I never heard that before. That shit's fucking annoying. Believe me. Another thing. Is anybody watching the It special? The Welcome to Jerry, whatever. It is the stupidest fucking show I've ever seen in my entire life. Talk about disappointed. I don't know why everybody's raving about it. I think it sucks. It's stupid. It's boring. It makes no sense at all. And I don't know why everybody's in awe. Like, reviewers think it's great. Everyone I know that watched it thinks it's horrible. So I don't know why everyone likes it. So I'm just curious if anybody else watches it, because I think it's horrible. I know I've been saying that forever. That's what I'm saying. I think it's funny. Hey, Legacy. Hey, Blind Gypsy. I guess because I haven't really been talking much, I thought my voice was better. But it's not. It's still bad. Not good. Not good at all. But one thing that I am working on heavily is the website. I have to get that done this week because you guys need to put in lots of orders because I need money, like really bad. There's a lot of shit that went on this month and I need to make money back. So, Cash App is up there. PayPal is up there. You can super chat. I'm not turning down super chats, but I do need cash. So, and I'm being honest about it. Tomorrow night is movie night. It's Black Phone 2 over in Discord. You have to be a member. And I can't believe my fucking voice. And as long as you're a member, you get into Discord and we are doing Black Phone 2. I will put it on the community post for anyone that's not in Discord, that's a member, that's not in yet. Patreons. I'm warning you guys, this is it. You guys got to sign up for Ko-Fi. I don't know where all you guys are. I am shutting down Discord and redoing it. Some of you guys I'm going to reach out to personally because I haven't heard from you. But I don't know how I went to over 100 Patreons to now only like 9 people have signed up to Ko-Fi. I don't get it. And some of you guys have been with me like forever. So I will reach out to some of you personally, but that's really important. Candle orders, super important. Like really, really important. This month, I'm telling you guys, I need your help. And I'm not lying. I seriously need your help. So, and again, you can help by Cash App. You can help out by PayPal. You can do, some people are doing candle orders, which is awesome. Other people signing up to Ko-Fi. All of these things help. And all of these things will get me to my end goal. And I cannot fucking believe how my voice is like still gone. So this live is going to be shorter than I thought it was because I can't talk that much. I can't talk as much as I thought I was going to. Like, I don't know. I was out today. My voice was fine. I don't know why it's gone. Maybe I just can't talk a lot. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But tomorrow night is movie night. And I've blown it off for the last 2 weeks because of everything going on. So I apologize for that. But there's a couple of things that I want to address as far as Brittany goes. Because I just don't understand it. And I think it's funny. And I haven't watched her at all. I've pretty much kept up from Karma Rails and a couple of other people. But this whole mentality that she has, I just don't get it. I really don't. You lost your voice for 2 months? Oh my God. No. I will freak out. Like, when you make money using your voice, you kind of need your voice. You know what I mean? But, so first thing I'm going to play, I got to pull it up again because when I restarted, it was out. By the way, I also got into pants today that I haven't been in since like 2013, so I was pretty happy. I was like, damn, go me. History. My brain is fried. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Opal.
Stayed where it was. All right, here we go. So I kind of thought this was like really funny. You tired? I know, right? It is deceptive. I really thought it was back.
Uh-oh, she
Oh, we
dropped back
lost her.
down.
Maybe she'll come back. Hey, Chrissy. I don't want to make anybody mad, y'all. But my feelings are changing a little bit, and I'm going to tell you why. Just hear me out. Up until last night, I don't like the dog piling. I don't like people, and I still stand on that. I don't want people go in real life. Can you explain what? Yes, Agnes, I'll explain it to you. So when I say go in real life, what I'm describing is when you no longer argue with someone on the platform, you resort to real life things like,
Call me crazy, but is taking people to court not real life? Making people spend money on an attorney when you don't even fucking show up? That's not going real life. Why does going real life just include CPS calls or cop calls? No. Going real life means that you're bringing people to court, that you are doing all these fucked up things. That's what going real life is. I mean, am I wrong?
You get mad at someone and you call a person's job to try to make them lose their occupation, or you call child protective services on someone because you're disgruntled with them. Anything that actually affects a person in their real day-to-day life. That's
Okay, again, correct me if I'm wrong. Court records stay on your record forever. Court records, if she would have got a restraining order against Clue and Cletus, does that not go on your permanent record for life? Of course it does. So tell me how that's not real life. Tell me how filing a RICO, which is earth-shattering, which is case law making, how is that not real life? That's my question. Because to me, that's pretty fucking real life.
no longer on, anything to do with online, but everything to do with their real life. And with Lauren, my issues have and still are. Oh, Agnes, you're not even cute. I should have known. No. But if you want me to explain that, I'll absolutely explain why I signed an injunction. Sure will. Your girl showed my property, my home, but she shared my address with the world before nobody ever asked why I signed that injunction. For those of you that don't know, I took part in an injunction against another person who had been harassing me for 2 years straight. She was harassing the father of a missing child. She was defaming a missing child to an awful degree by accusing him of doing horrible things to his stepsister that there was never any proof of. He's never done that. She was defaming his father, saying that he was an absentee father. She attacked that man every single day for at least the better part of 2 months straight. And the person had been doing the same thing to me. And then a young man lost his life in front of my house. He had a terrible car crash and he passed away instantly. And she shared this man's name and his obituary, all to dox my location. And she shared my location. She went on her live stream and she played a Google Live, or a Google. She shared a Google Earth sky view and street view of my property and my address. And not to mention, leading up to that point, they had zoomed in on my kids' audio, falsely accused me of giving my kids away, falsely accused me of god awful things for months, 2 years straight. So yeah.
Now, here's what I want to point out. Was any of that in that injunction? Sure wasn't. Was any of that part of the court case? It sure wasn't. So why did you sign it again? You just gave all these reasons about why you signed this injunction. None of that had anything to do with the injunction. So you just perjured yourself. You literally just committed perjury. Because none of that had anything to do with the injunction. So you just admitted that the only reason why you went after her was because she did shit to you. Not because the stuff in the injunction was legit. Not because the stuff stated in the injunction was valid. No, it's because she hurt your feelings because she talked about stuff that made you feel bad about yourself. That's fact. That's really what you're saying. So I'm glad you just admitted to thousands of people that the reason why you signed the injunction was to get back at her, not because there was a valid reason in the injunction. It's a good job, Brittany. Now everyone knows.
I took part in an injunction. And guess what we were asking the judge? The injunction consisted of going to the judge and saying, can you please make this woman stop? Just make her leave us alone. That's it. That's all. And ever since I signed that injunction, I have been viciously attacked. I've had CPS called to my home. We've had 4 visits from CPS. I've had numerous false police reports filed against me in my own police station in my town. Someone's rode by my house and recorded it. The person who actually struck me, and the reason I'm here right now is because she's freaking evil, and she's the one that played a video of somebody riding by my home threatening for me to watch my mouth. I better be careful. Everything that I just said is true.
Really, Brittany? Let's back up a second. Why did you have CPS called to your house? I know one time was about a gun. I know another time was because people really feared for your kids. Something that you don't seem to do much. But other people were actually pretty concerned for your children. Rightfully so. When an 11-year-old has to ask to get a fucking bowl of cereal, that's a problem. Just saying.
Everything I just said is true. What are you talking about, weird lady? I don't think these people half listen to what you say. But anyway, if you want to go down and break down the story, we absolutely can do it. Everything I've said is facts. Not one thing. First of all, we're still in an appeal for the injunction. And what does me losing have anything to do with it? Do you want to go through the details of that, Rhonda? Because we can. How about...
She's in an appeal. If you want to call it that you're in an appeal, you go right ahead and call it. But you're still not winning that appeal. Know it now.
Let's see. It was... We were freaking... The judge ruled based on... Hold on a second. Get her out of here. First of all, it's still an appeal. So... And the judge never even seen the proof. You people just run with stuff.
And why do you think the judge never saw the proof? Why do you think that the judge never looked at anything? Because it was never presented properly. That's why. Not because the judge was so mean against you. Hey, Krama. Not that the judge was so fucking mean against you. Not that the judge was so horrible. Really, just because it wasn't presented correctly. I know this is something that you don't understand because you don't show up at court, but the reality is that's why. Fucking moron.
I'm not even supposed to cuss. You people run with stuff and just lie. I shouldn't even. I took the bait. I should have known. That was just going to give them what they want so they can come running in. This Rhonda chick. She's losing her mind. Mites, can one of y'all get rid of that? Y'all get rid of them. When you actually break down the details and you actually share the timeline of events and you explain it, the story, you people are freaking...
Brittany, but you just admitted, literally just fucking admitted that you signed that RICO having absolutely nothing to do with what's in that RICO against Granny. And what about Barbecue Lady? Did you even know who the fuck Barbecue Lady was? No, you had no clue. And the only reason why Nick went after them, like, Brittany, I don't know how to break this to you, but let me tell you what really happened. They needed people. Nick is a scammer, and they needed people in the state of Pennsylvania because that's where their shitty-ass lawyer is. And that's where Nick is. And that's where Hong is. So they needed people in Pennsylvania. Who was a perfect fucking target was Granny. Honestly, whether I like Granny or don't like Granny, that's the truth. Then they needed people who hated Granny to sign this injunction. You were dumb enough to do that because she hurt your feelings in the past. That's what it boils down to. You're a fucking moron.
Crazy. Hey, Sassy Sally. Thank you, Sinner. Rhonda, who even are you? Half these people are coming in just trying to cause problems. Thank you so much, Tucker's wife. Can you fill us in, the ones that are not aware? Stormy, it's not even worth it because these people are absolute scum. Here she goes. Barbecue lady, we can talk about the truth all day, but I have no interest in talking to you. First of all, my issues were never with you. My portion of the injunction never had stuff to do with you. I'm not talking to you. There's nothing for us to talk about. You know nothing about my situation. You know nothing about my issues with Granny. All you know is what you got, your problems. Your issues are with Tony and other people. It has nothing to do with me. It never had anything to do with me. You have freaking harassed me for every chance you get for no reason. I don't even know you, chick. Go back over to QB's and throw all your money at her. And go complain about how you don't have enough to buy groceries after you give QB all your money. I can't believe she had the nerve to come in here. There's literally, there's nothing for me and her to talk about at all. My story, it has nothing to do with her. The only reason is because it's on the same injunction, but my issues...
What the hell is that?
Karma?
That's a dog?
Yeah. The fuck are you doing there? Making her a wolf?
Is that Karma?
Yeah.
I thought it was one of you
I
guys.
thought it was someone's like phone. That's Karma. What the hell, Karma?
What's the matter with Karma? Did you guys hear that? That was my dog. I thought it was one of the boys.
My qualms, my plight is with GW, not Barbecue Lady. Always trying to get some freaking clout. Like, the only reason she wants to come up here is so she can get a soundbite for later. I have a clip to use and she can go over to all the hate channels and do a tour. I'm not giving it to you. Anybody that has eyes and ears that have actually been around to see this whole situation play out can see what's been done and how wrong it is. I'm one of 10 people on that injunction. I'm one of 10 plaintiffs, and I have been treated like I'm the one that's behind it. I'm the one that's headed it, and I'm the only one that's done it. Sinner. I know, Shayna. They baited me into that when I was stupid. I shouldn't even said anything. Why don't you stand up to them then? What do you mean? How am I not standing up to them? How am I not? I'm still here, aren't I? I don't get that. What do you mean? You're entitled to have your opinion, Bama girl. At the end of the day, Barbecue Lady has nothing to do with me. Yeah, it's the RICO. There's issues that the plaintiffs had. Each plaintiff had their own issues with the person. Barbecue's not in my exhibits.
Brittany, let me explain how court works, since you obviously don't know. You have 2 defendants, and you have 10 plaintiffs. A plaintiff can't pick and choose which defendant they're after. It's a together thing. Just like they can't pick and choose which plaintiff that they don't like. It's a all-around thing. So for you to think that, oh, well, I don't deal with plaintiff number 1, just plaintiff number 2, it doesn't work like that. I know you think it does, but it doesn't. Whoever is guiding you on the law should be shot, like literally be shot. They should not be practicing law because you are absolutely just as clueless now as you were when this RICO started. That's just not the way the law works.
Barbecue's not in my deposition. She's not a part of that. Has nothing to do with me. Barbecue can go take her problems up with the people that actually had a problem with her. Because
do you know how fucking stupid you sound? I'm not joking. That's not the way the law works. You are a plaintiff in the RICO against Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching. What don't you get about this? Like, I thought you had a lawyer. Oh yeah, you don't. I forgot. But before you open your mouth with this ignorant rhetoric, you should really find out what the fuck you're talking about, because what you're saying is completely wrong. Hey, Natalie.
truth is that if it was on me, Barbecue wouldn't have been in there because she has nothing to do with me. But Barbecue has spent the better part of a year trashing me, coming and attacking me in my own channel. You've never seen me go over to Barbecue.
Brittany, I don't know how to disappoint you with this, but you made barbecue spend, not just you, but all of you made barbecue spend, what, $50,000, $60,000 in attorney's fees for your bullshit? But you have nothing to do with that. Oh, yes, you do. And you should really update yourself on how you are responsible for Barbecue Lady before you keep looking as dumb as you look.
I beg anybody to show me where I've ever went to Barbecue Lady's channel and went at her.
You signed a RICO against her, you fucking idiot. Because you signed a RICO against her, you're part of it, Brittany. I don't know how you don't take accountability on that. It doesn't matter you've never been through a channel. You signed a RICO on it. You cannot separate defendants. You cannot go to the judge and say, I'm sorry, Your Honor, my part was only against Jess. My part wasn't against Barbecue Lady. Judge will laugh in your face.
You will not see it. I don't.
So, what's your opinion now on Lauren stuff?
With Lauren, damn, I got all sidetracked. Let me get back to where I was. What was I even saying? Thank you, Trucker's Wife. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let me just say this. We're at 43,000 hearts. You guys, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the support. Hey, Froggy. Shayna, thank you. Shayna's like over it over here. Look, Shayna, you might not know much about TikTok, but it looks like you got the modding down pat. I'm seeing Shayna doing the most in the chat right now. What'd you say, Trucker's Wife? I'm sorry, love. She's back. Leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you. Go on, Barbecue. What more do you want? Like I said, she's trying like heck to get a sound bite so she can go. There's nothing for us to talk about. There's no reason for us to talk. Well, good for you. That's nothing to be proud about, that you have 1 million accounts. I'm not going to talk to you. There's nothing to talk about. There's no reason for us to talk. There's nothing. There's Barbecue. There's no there. There's nothing there for me.
Brittany, maybe you don't realize this, but Barbecue Lady can tell the courts that she specifically wants you paying her back. She can if she wanted to. I would be a little nicer to her, just my opinion. But the fact that you're not being nice to her is weird to me. Like, you literally owe her a lot of money. And I'm not talking fees that they didn't get. I'm talking lawyers' fees alone. The judge already awarded them lawyers' fees. So that's a done deal. As soon as the appeal gets laughed at, which it will, she could specifically say, you know what? I'm going to make her pay. I don't know why you're so fucking naive and dumb. I really don't. Hey, Curb.
Take it up with somebody who actually does have beef with you. I don't know you. Jeez. You're just going to get blocked. All 1 million of you will be blocked. I'm going to tell y'all what she wants. She wants me to let her come up so we can, thank you, Sunshine. She wants me to let her come up so we can tussle, and then she can take that clip and go over to the Buzz or go over to Clue McNasty and all those and have her tour. It's crazy. She's not interested in any making amends or peace. The Sour Buddy. Thank you so much, Center, for the Sour Buddy. Is that a lemonade, Center? Did you just send me a lemonade? Is that what you just did? And why so many accounts? That's sus. I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell you. If you got a kajillion accounts, that's sus to me. That's really sus. Hold on a second. Thank you for the finger heart, Chrissy. Sitting when it does that. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'd like to know what she recorded Katie saying. She won't tell that part, will she? Oh, I heard Seth's, did you hear this? I need to call Seth. I heard his, suit was dropped today. It was dismissed. Did you hear about that? You know what I'm talking about, Reality?
Yes, hon. Sorry about that.
You know that lawsuit? It was dismissed, with Texana?
Yep.
Good. That was vicious and cruel from the beginning, y'all. That was just wrong.
It
So
was
wrong. The wackerdoodles gotta go back home to. So I need to find out what happened. So did the court hearing go down in Tennessee? Louise, she never even talked to him, from my understanding. There was no merit, so the judge dismissed it. That's beautiful. Whoop-az. Whoop-az. Thank you for the what is that? Marked with love. Oh, there it is. I gotta lift my computer up a little bit. Oh, Craig's went to sleep. You okay, baby? You done fell asleep. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see what I can do. Can you play audio on here, y'all? Like, oh, my daughter just told me she loved me. Hold on a minute. Give me just a second. So it's saying to some of you guys that the comments in the live are being filtered. Are you guys seeing that? What? I don't. Okay, Greg. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the chirpy kisses, Luminous. Luminous is having way too much fun with these little gifts. That is so cute. I love it. Luminous should be given an award for top gifter, for real. Thank you, Luminous. I love you.
I do not know how somebody fidgets so much. It drives me fucking insane. Insane. Is that Laura? Where is the real? This is the real me. Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? I heard you making all sorts of noise. What? 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 You just want love. You made some weird noises. It's all those milk duds you ate. It's all those milk duds you ate. Ah! Stop. You're not a lap dog. You're 91 pounds. Hold on. I gotta put this video back on. Ow. Ow. Get down.
Thank you for your support. Hey, Amy Lynn. Hey, Beth Ann. We got people still going reality.
I'm here. I'm trying to mod the chat too.
Look at that. Oh, that was so pretty. Thank you, PJ, for the night star. Thank you. Okay. When the chat is filtered, that means that the chat types something that TikTok doesn't like. Oh.
Good words that TikTok won't allow.
Thank you, Jill Marie. She gave us a letter. Thank you. Luminous just gave us a hi, Rosie. That's cute. The galaxy. And Melissa. Look, let me tell y'all something. That the eye of that hurricane was so perfect today. I'm selfish, so I have learned a lot about hurricanes because I'm directly impacted by them. So one of the things, hey, Crimology, I'm glad you're here. So thank you. It says Crimology followed the live creator. Does that mean me, y'all? They followed me?
Right now, winds are at 180 miles per hour.
I keep repeating myself, but I'm losing these 6 days. It affects my income tremendously because I was really working hard to try to build those next 6 days, and her doing that that is my Thanksgiving check.
Tell your boyfriend to go get a fucking job. Like, for real.
So I cannot tell you guys how much it means to me that y'all are the support that you've given me. Going live these last few days means the world to me. I just.
And they're still coming. You still get a yeah. And she's gonna do another one.
What? That's weird. Hold on. That's really weird. Oh, hold on, guys. Heading tapping. I don't know. Heck yeah, I'll set it up. Or know that they had like 6 years worth of text messages of hers, and that they were horrible. And if they come out, like, come on, don't do that. As long as you're not here to fight, okay? Because I'm not like that, okay? Regardless of what you've been told about me, you think about me, all you got to do is look. You don't see me going anywhere bothering these folks. I bobblehead lover. Bobblehead lover. My anxiety's through the roof. You okay, Shane? What's wrong? All this crazy stuff?
All right, I go back to my other statement from the other day. Where is your attorney, Brittany? You keep saying you're not bothering these people, but you originally said that you have this attorney that's working on stuff. That the first C&D were only the first C&D was only step 1. So if there's no step 2, then where's the money from the attorney? That measly $8,000. I'm just curious. I think everybody's curious. When are you going to admit that you used that money for other things and that it was not for an attorney? How people still pay you is beyond my comprehension. As Clue would say, it's fucking mind-blowing. I don't get how your supporters don't give a fuck that none of that money went to an attorney. You spent $200 on an attorney. That's it. And now you have that measly $8,000 that you raised. Which, the more you talk, the more you prove you never had an attorney. He's not your attorney. And you just scam your subs. Why they're too dumb to see it, I don't know. I really don't. Hey, Holly.
Girl, I got all my... Y'all want to see my chat? It's backwards. Like, if I type anything, it's backwards. Okay, next. So we're going to kind of try to stay on it. Take deep breath, Shayna. We got this. Okay. Shayna. Lord. Lauren struck Kay. She struck her. She struck down the video. Let people share that they have, just like you have every right to put your side out, they have every right to share theirs as well. Talking about some of the situation and how it started. So I'm going to play some of this as much as I can, just the audio, and we'll go from there. Does everybody pretty much know? Okay, well, most of you guys do.
Does anyone have any alcohol? I want you to take a shot every time she fidgets when she's sitting there. You would be drunk in 5 minutes.
So this is her talking about the situation. Because without her and without all my friends and my family and all my supporters around the world, holy crap, that was a... I'm trying to grow. We're getting there slowly but surely. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's keep going. I'm here. I made it. I'm through it. Like I try to be.
Much bigger issue out of it. I would never have heard of any of this if you hadn't done that 9-hour live stream, right? There are a whole lot of people right now on the planet hard to get people on your side before this stuff comes out. It's not going to work, okay? The sooner you accept that, the sooner you can start on the road to recovery. But that's going to start with accountability. Let me tell you a spiritual story. I know
Soulshine is awesome and treats you like family. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. That's my girl. I love Soulshine very much. Just my girls. Thank you. I love all of my subscribers and my friends. Look, I did a poll earlier to see how many of you come here from my channel over on the other, and there are some new people here, but there are some of you that most of you come from on the other side. So my name says my motto is live and let live and sprinkle kindness everywhere you go. Yes, ma'am. That is a great motto. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, with that, okay, thank you, Pink Baja, for the heads up. Okay, guys. Wait a minute. Will it let me battle now? See, somebody had asked me to try to battle. Let's see if we could do a battle before. I love that. That's it. Gummy Yummies. Gummy Yummy. Okay, badge name. That's when people say heart me. It is the joint above your head. Oh, that's what okay. We're learning it. We're getting it. We're getting it. What is promote? I'm looking at all of it, y'all. Okay. But why can't I see battle? Where's the battle at? On my other, how much to join on my membership over on the other platform? On my other one is $1.99. I got the cheapest. I got one of the cheapest memberships. I don't like making it on my Patreon's only 99 cents. My memberships to start at $1.99. I try not to make. I think my second channel starts at $1, maybe. Oh, that's cool, Pink Baja. I could see doing $2.99, but I wouldn't go much more than that. Make it a lower level, right? Make your tier a lower level, and you'll get more people that way. Would you rather do a low level and have more people join, or a higher level and have less? You know what I mean? And I'm not over here trying to get rich. You know, it's not fun unless everybody can join. All right, guys, I'm going. I got to get off here. It's 3:13. I have hung out way.
And it's amazing how all of a sudden she never falls asleep anymore. It's absolutely amazing. Now she's up all hours of the night, but she's never falling asleep. She's fidgeting like a motherfucker. She can't sit still for more than 2 seconds. She's still itching her leg like it's so fucking gross. But she's not falling asleep all of a sudden. Funny how that works. Alright, Krama said they sent me an email. Krama, the other video that I saw from you, I was going to play next, but I'll check my email first. Where'd you send it to? I hate having so many fucking emails. Not there. Get down. Get down. The missing parts you edited out. Yeah, this is an intense list. I'm confused though. Is this all from one live? Oh yeah, you do have it. Hold on. Alright, Krama Reels, are you still here? Please tell me you are. Alright, I'm going to play something at the end. Hey, Steffa, you need to go over to Ko-Fi. Whoop. Okay. So I'm assuming that Krama Reels put all of this together in one clip, in one video. All right, Krama Reels, the video at the end of your email, does that put all of this together? Everything that's in the email? Does it all go together? Because I see that the video is like 6 minutes, right? Are you saying to go through the... Oh, I thought you did all that. I was like, damn. But the video at the end, does it put it all together? And my screen card, that's the list of timestamps to go with it. So if I play that video, all of this is in it? That's a lot to go through.
Entertainment.
It's just a recording to match timestamps. All right. All right. Let's see if this works.
I'm looking for the Julie Skolnick thing, y'all. I guess I'll have to freaking play Chroma Reels audio because I can't find Julie's.
I've loved Halloween since I was a kid. Now there's people trying to imitate me for Halloween. That's great.
I'm like, what is wrong with y'all?
They're talking about my tool. They're trying to be me. Fuck, I'm Michael Myers now.
Jeez, man. It's weird. It's absolutely weird. All right, hold on. Let me see.
Documents Julie addressing her rift with Jay.
All right, so this is Julie. This is an audio of her, okay? Because I don't trust Chroma Reels not to strike. So I'm just going to play the audio of Julie, even though Chroma Reels has all my shit, including my TikToks from beginning.
Brittany, stop listening to Queen Bee. You can get struck for audio, just so you know. I don't know why you believe everything that you hear, but no, you can get struck for audio. What do you want? Yeah, you look like a ghost on camera. What? What? You look like a ghost. What? What? Stop it. Stop. Get down. All right, hold on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Don't give me that face. Now she's going to be mad at me. All right, hold on. What'd you just send me? Hold on. Already gone. Ads and clicked. All right, so this has.
This is a transform.
Oh, okay.
Chapter critique of a live stream recorded on November 1st to 2nd, 2025. We document words as said, add context, and clearly label opinion, allegations, and potential policy issues. No audio bleeps. Instead, we use on-screen warnings, disclaimers, and redactions where needed. Minors and private info are masked. Allegations remain the speaker's claims.
I do not blame Jay at all. Jay probably sees that Julie is batshit and she don't want no part of it, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. I would not either. She's not only is Julie Skolnick batshit, but she's also 100% a liability to be around.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Julie Slonick, or whatever the fuck her name is, originally Green Team? Wasn't she on the Rico? Or originally on the Rico? Because if I remember correctly, she was. And she was a pretty big Britney supporter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Julie does not know how to read a room, and she's 100% a liability. Yes, yeah, there, look. Luminous, get out of my head. Happy holidays. I am so happy.
Well, Brenda Sue is no longer green.
Happy to see you. Can you check your messages when you get a chance, please? I'm so happy to see you. Julie is high risk to have on panels. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Happy Holiday says, Granny isn't going to cut her off because she's helping to fund Granny's legal. Oh, yeah. You already know, Happy Holidays. You already know. Jay is a little out there herself, if you ask me. Oh, no doubt about it, Just Nicole. No doubt about it. Brittany, it was kind of sad when she was on panel last night, though. They did everything but tell her flat out that they don't like her. They are so mean to her. Brittany, thanks for letting us know that I'm rent-free in y'all's head. This entire fucking live was nothing but based on me. If it wasn't, even if the costume wasn't about me, the references came up. If it wasn't someone dressing up to imitate me, they were dressing up something.
Okay, let me just say this, and I got to agree. I heard Nonsense talk about how wonderful it was, how funny it was, but dude, I lasted like 2 minutes. I was like, this is the dumbest shit I ever fucking saw in my life. Had nothing to do with Britney. It was just not funny.
As either like Harley Quinn, for an example. Everybody knows I love Harley Quinn. So one dressed up like Harley Quinn, another dressed up like my injured cat. I think that is so fucked up because, first of all, I've never, ever, ever harmed an animal. And then to do that, and then Dutch, and no, Johnson, she didn't. I don't know if you saw, Johnson thought maybe that they didn't allow that, but no, she's got that.
I don't know why
Is she Wilma or is she Daphne? Like, I can't even tell.
What? Crazy country cow, what?
Buzzy poopy.
I don't even watch that one. I look like the Days of Our Life Marlena who passed away.
Oh, the only thing she's got is the hair. That's totally the Marlena hair. There's no doubt. She's Wilma Hope Floats.
It doesn't matter. What they did was just disgusting. They just can't ever leave you alone.
Well, this is not like, you can't even have a good, and poor Nonsense. She looked like she was constipated the whole time. Like, can you not be happy for just even a minute?
What's the point of, what was that, a safe or file cabinet?
A file cabinet? Who called her a file cabinet?
Yeah, why?
Somebody asked me that tonight. Were you the one that called her a file cabinet? No, I didn't call her a file cabinet. Do we know who called her that? A filing cabinet? She totally, I swear I'll show y'all. She sat there looking constipated as all get out. I said, you can't make this up. You can't even smile during your... Why are you so mad?
Wow.
I swear, this is her when they're doing the parody. Is that a happy person? My God.
She's like a witch.
She's so angry all the time. Like that, she gives a whole new.
Coming out of her
She
eye.
gives a whole new meaning to resting bitch face. I'm not even kidding. Like,
Bedazzled for JJ. I think somebody said called me so.
yeah, if you just Nicole says I can't catch my breath just going to the bathroom. I had to sit on the floor and my head between my legs because I couldn't. Yeah, you need to go to the. Is there somebody with you? Wait a minute. Vag dazzled Crisco dippers.
Yeah,
What
it
the
had same
hell?
person. Yeah, I remember that name. It was
What did somebody send you messages from that?
This thing's loud.
Vag dazzled
No
Crisco.
messages. You
dippers?
always read the fucking names, Brittany. You
I don't
remember that?
recognize that name.
I think they changed it a little bit. I thought it was like
Vag dazzled.
yeah.
Are you a good troll or are you a bad troll? That's the question.
You know that little girl. She said, "Are you a good witch or a bad?"
No, that's
bad
where I
witch?"
got it from.
She said, she doesn't say. She said, "Are you a good witch or a bad witch?" She said, "I'm a bad bitch."
Yeah, just
I'm a bad bitch. I thought you. That's what I'm saying. I thought you read.
what is that?
Instead of a camel toe, you know, a moose is bigger than a horse.
That's crazy.
Instead of a camel toe, they call it a moose nut.
Oh my Lord.
I love when people say, I don't watch other channels. If Brittany is your only channel, I feel really sorry for you. Like, I really do.
Lord. Did you guys know that there's trouble in paradise with Julie and Jay? Julie Skolnick? Oh boy, I heard she was crying the other day. I mean, I have some things to say about that. We'll get there in just a minute. I've got some things to say about quite a few things. We'll get there in just a little bit. Do tell. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there, Deanna. Don't watch or listen to them. No, me either, Sunstar. But clip channels. She cries at the drop of a hat, but she wants to talk crap and bully somebody all the time, Diane. Isn't that special? Tina Girl says, my daughter didn't really trick or treat together. My daughters didn't really trick or treat together, but they did a few houses together. There's a huge age gap, so I totally understand. That's cool, Tina. So my big kids, I miss those days. Everybody's like, don't blink. I'm like, y'all forget I got an older group of kids. So my big kids did parties. They did their own things with their friends last night, which I understand. And my little ones trick-or-treated. So the way Julia sounds, that they haven't spoken a month or so. I don't blame Jay. I do not blame Jay at all. Jay probably sees that Julie is batshit and she don't want no part of it. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. I would not either. She's not only is Julie Skolnick batshit, but she's also 100% a liability to be around. Julie Luminous, get out of my head. Happy holidays. I am so happy to see you. Can you check your messages when you get a chance, please? I'm so happy to see you. Julie is high risk to have on panels. Yes, she is. Off because she's helping to fund Granny's League. Oh, yeah. You already know happy holidays. Did everything but tell her flat out that they don't like her. They are so mean. They went on the news. They actually went on Dutch's before they ever went to the news about Sebastian. You tell me how Duchess knew them to get in. She talks to them on a daily basis. They're trash, pure trash, who don't even respect themselves.
Now, this comment by Tony I found interesting. It says, they're trash, pure trash, who don't even respect themselves. Behaviors should be a reflection of oneself. Really, Tony? Do you ever look in a mirror and think that about yourself? Maybe you should. Like, for real. Because I agree with you. Behaviors are a reflection of oneself. And somebody that's raising $8,000 for a legal fund that doesn't exist, for a lawyer that doesn't exist, and you all sit there, keep throwing money at her, good job. Really good job. By the way, thank you for the Cash App.
Behaviors is a reflection of oneself. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something. Parodies. Okay. Britt coming in here from another channel like always. Oh, of course they are. I dropped the link for you if you want to come up, love. It's up to you. It's no pressure if you don't want to. But I think it's absolutely hilarious that you're going to sit there and be like, oh, it's just fun. But the whole, like, okay. Apparently I gave somebody else their idea for tonight's stream.
With his grandpa.
I ain't even gonna say.
You remember that meme?
Yeah.
You used to love that one.
So they're perfectly fine with somebody like sickest. Like, Duchess, don't come on here acting like you're the. And here's the crazy part: Duchess always comes on here acting like she's. Oh, I'm so. Obviously not. You last night, if it was like. Y'all know I try not to show my kids or anything like that on this platform because of the obvious. I don't want people to target them. But last night when I took that video of my kids, it was 100% as innocent could get. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, you could barely see my kids. You could barely even see them. They're in costumes. And for the first time in it's sad, and it's so sad that I even have to feel this way, but for the first time in a really, really long time, hey, Commander for Life, I felt like it was safe. You know, I got to be honest with you. I know there were some people today that was like, well, you should have known. Honestly, for the first time in a really long time, my thoughts when I decided to share that video, because I put it on TikTok and I shared it on YouTube, was this is the most wholesome, family-oriented thing. Like, I just really don't think that, I think this will be the one time that they probably will let it be.
Brittany, nobody cares about your fucking kids. When are you going to get this? Nobody has even gone real life like you are putting out there. CPS was called you don't know who. Most likely one of your subs. But you're acting like these people targeted your kids. Nobody's ever targeted your kids. I was a target for a long time. Let me tell you, I put my kids all over the fucking social media. My kids are all over social media on their own. They all have Instagram. They all have TikToks. They all have they had, not MySpace, the one that was before TikTok, Musical.ly, whatever. Sage was on YouTube. Dayton was a streamer. Like, nobody's targeting children. Stop putting it out there like everybody's going to kidnap your kids. Nobody hates you where they want to see something happen to your kids. The only thing that I've ever heard is that people think your kids would be better off without you and Craig. That I've heard. But nobody's going to kidnap your kids, Brittany. Nobody's targeting your kids. Personally, I thought your kids' costumes were asinine. That's just me. That's a personal opinion. Did they even know who those characters were? Probably not. But that's just my opinion. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. That's my opinion. I thought it was stupid-ass costumes. But you picked them out. Instead of them being 10 and 11 and picking out their own costumes, you had to pick out their costumes. I think you have serious fucking control issues when it comes to your children. And I really feel bad for your children, and I'm not lying, I'm being honest, because you're not letting them be who they're supposed to be. you are controlling them so fucking bad that they'll never grow up with independence. They'll never grow up finding out who the fuck they are, because you're just too controlling. But again, that's just my opinion.
Maybe I'm out of my mind and I'm stupid, for that. But I genuinely believe that it was going to be okay to post that I shouldn't have anything to worry about, right? I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. I got messages today that my video, they took the video and played it and was talking crap about my kids. Like, that's some bottom of the barrel shit right there, yo. Like, I don't care who you are. If you don't like me, that's fine. Don't like me. But my kids don't have shit to do with this at all.
Turn the camera on.
No, I ain't got no camera on. I'm looking rough.
Bottom feeder, bitch.
What?
like a.
But did they talk about her kids, or did they talk about her parenting? Because there's a bit, I mean, her kids have no respect for her. That's been shown. You know, a kid saying to their mom, "Shut up, fatty," is fucked up. Kids don't learn that from anywhere but their own family. So the fact that they're mimicking probably how Craig talks, I mean, that's what you're going to get when you try to control kids. And knowing that they have to ask her for a blanket, they have to ask her for this, they have to ask her for that. They let them be kids. I mean, these kids are in the house with them 24/7. I'm sorry, but I'm with the people that think her kids should not be with her. I don't think she's a good parent at all. Not hearing what we've heard. But that, again, that's just my opinion.
Catfish is on the bottom feeder.
No, bottom feeder,
bottom
bitch.
feeder.
Their dumbass subs let them get by with that garbage all the time, and they're gonna keep being violent. I know. I thought, like, okay, this will be all right. This shouldn't be a problem. Shit, I was wrong. So wrong. Apparently, Clue and her little ilk decided to play it and talk crap. And I heard that the chat was not that good either. They were equally as bad. What? Okay, hold on. Google we go. Let's go to Google. Eyeball splits in half. An eyeball split in half may refer to retinoc.
Now, let me also state what I personally believe why she's such a bad parent. I'll tell you why. Because it's not anything to do with what a lot of other people said. That's not why I think she's a bad parent. I think she's a bad parent because she allows all this drama right in front of her child. I think she's a bad parent because they never do anything with their kids. And people could say, how do you know? Because she's live every fucking night. She's never gone anywhere with her children. Like, when I go away with my kids, I've always recorded it because I'm a live streamer. That's what you do. You show your life. That's what kind of live streamers we are. You show your life. So the fact that Brittany has never gone anywhere with the children, never shown anything with her kids, never done anything, to me, all those things is what makes her a bad parent. Having her kid in the room with her, having Craig say the most vile things to his own child. If someone ever said that to my kids, I would leave them in a heartbeat, in a fucking heartbeat. the things he says about animals, and she thinks all this is okay. She thinks all of this is fine around her boys. Seeing the way Craig treats her, that's the kind of relationship that you want to bring your boys up in? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's how you want to raise your boys? Aim better. Aim higher. Like, I don't know. But all those things is what I think makes her a fucking horrible parent. Like, I had a really good friend of mine from New York text me today. And he said, what's up with Sage? I haven't been on Facebook much, but I keep seeing everyone like, Sage will get through this. What happened? Is she okay? So I told him what happened. So he writes me back. He's like, you must really be a good mom. I said, why is that? This is like my best friend growing up. I said, why is that? And he said, because most girls would stay with the guy just because. The fact that she left him right before a wedding says so much about you as a parent. I said, thanks, Scott. I said, appreciate that. So it's true, though. So all those things are why I think she's a fucking horrible parent.
Chysis? An eyeball split in half may refer to retinoschisis, a condition where the retina splits into two layers affecting vision. Retinoschisis is a medical condition that occurs when the retina, the light-sensitive layer at the back of the eye, splits into two or more layers. This condition can lead to various vision problems depending on where the split occurs. It can be classified as two main types: acquired and congenital. Acquired retinosis. I want to say retinosis.
Nobody touched my phone.
Typically affects older adults, while congenital retinosis. Forgive me, I don't know. I'm not a damn medical person. Is often he makes me feel stupid when he does that. Is often present with birth and primarily affects males due to genetic factors. What the hell? Causes. Let's look at retinosis. Can be caused by a combination of genetic factors and degeneration. The congenital form is linked to a mutation on the X chromosome, while the acquired form is often associated with aging and other degenerative changes in the eye.
Oh,
It is more common in individuals over the age of 50. So I had a couple questions about the boys' costumes. Somebody asked me, they said, is Neil a toilet? Well, yes, he was. He was a toilet. He was the skibbity. Skibbity? Hold on, I'll show you. He was so bothered, but he did not want to do it. He wanted to be the Among Us character, and he wanted Christian to be the skibbity. Tell me if you guys can hear me. Sorry about that. I'm not going to lie and say it won't be hard. My daughter's in Illinois at the Navy boot camp right now. She just told me that I may not see her for a year. Oh no, Marlena, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. My YouTube has been shutting down. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We're here. We should be good. You're good. 5x5. Y'all are the best. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry. My son, something happened in his room, and when I went in there, I reset the internet by accident and it threw me off. So I had to wait. So
Why would you keep the internet in your child's room? Just curious. Why would the box be in a child's room? When both you and Craig stream, why wouldn't you put the internet where you are, where the adults are? Just curious. Why would it be in his room?
I had spaghetti pancakes.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna share. Hold on.
Oh, I think my restriction goes off tomorrow, guys. I believe Sebastian's stream is happening.
Okay,
I got a lot to talk about.
sounds good.
I think Johnson said she didn't call her that either. So I'm just going to play the audio of Julie, even though Crama Reels has all my shit, including my TikToks from beginning to end. And she.
See, this is where I think her people are fucking stupid as fuck. I'm going to show you. Oh, where'd it go? Shit. Soul shine for Jesus Christ says, Brittany, you were a real mom last night. You received the greatest treasure by making memories with your family. You're a true example of everything these wannabes wish they were. She took her kids trick-or-treating. That's a normal, most parents do that. Even the worst parents in the world. I'm not trying to be mean, but have you seen the size of Brittany and her boyfriend? They like candy. So do you think that they're not eating that candy? Of course they are. Do you think that's why they went trick-or-treating? Yes. That does not make her a good mom because two obese people go around getting free candy. Sorry, not sorry. But these people have such fucked up priorities.
Including my TikToks from beginning to end. Yeah, I'm tired of this. Y'all play dirty, fucking nasty games. Took it down while I was playing it. That's all right. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start striking everybody. You want to use my shit? I'm gonna strike you.
Hell yeah, that's what I said.
I'm tired of it.
You need to get one of the moderators. Just pay them.
Violent or menacing statements documented. We do not endorse.
What the fuck you want?
And they over there in the fucking hillbillies.
You know exactly what you
act like that's
she
a
knows.
problem.
She knows. Come on
You
now.
just mad because you know I'll shoot your ass when you come up here, bitch.
No, if she was to come to our house. If she was to come to our house, right?
You, motherfucker.
Craig, stop. Clarify.
If you come to my house. If you come to my house, you
all right, that's enough. Yeah.
You come up.
That she's gonna stop on that part and get caught up on what Christian said. This is what I'm talking about. This oh my god. Hold on, Craig. But Craig, I don't.
They don't live in fear.
Let me see. Daughter has an iPhone, and the oldest I think does. But the youngest has an Android, and the Androids we have no big fans. No, I think I can get in. I think I'm looking into them now. My mother-in-law was talking to me about it. I think I could get air. Are y'all talking about the air tags?
Don't you have to be married to have a mother-in-law? Just saying. I'm pretty sure you actually have to be married to have a mother-in-law.
Is that what y'all are talking about? Because I'm looking at those two. We have iPhones even. Yeah, I have the Androids, but I think I can get tags for the Androids, if I'm not mistaken.
Why would someone need air tags when they never leave their house? That's just like having a watch when you never leave your house. Craig doesn't need a watch. He doesn't leave. He doesn't work.
You all aren't the only ones tracking your loved ones. Remember that. Double-edged sword. What you mean, Ben? I am barefoot but not pregnant. What are you talking about, Ben? Speaking random nonsense is 30 degrees. I am barefoot but not pregnant. Double-edged sword. Ben's speaking in riddles, and I'm so confused. Romo, we must be about the same age. Joy, you're so sweet. Unfortunately, no. How have you been, Ben? Ben, how has it been, Benjamin? I guess I better say, because it sounds funny when I say been twice, right? That's how I found my bike and AirTag. Yeah, I seriously think, I think they're great to utilize. Probably need them for everything, honestly. My dad's car, I think it's my dad's car, it detects AirTags. What itches? What are you talking about? We put the tile trackers on my mom-in-law. Wait a minute. We put the tile trackers on my mom-in-law's stuff because of her. Oh, yeah.
Again, why do you need tags on people that never leave the fucking house? That's what I want to know. My camera's covering my screen. That's why I keep like leaning over. She couldn't even get a video of her kids without them saying something about their dad and shooting guns. Like, clip that out for posting it. No parent posts their kid talking about guns. Yeah, I didn't see it, so I don't know. When she said the video, I don't know what I saw. A screenshot, a picture. I never saw a video.
No, that is true, Ben. That is scary, right? You make a really great point there. Yeah, I don't like that. I think that's why they have these things. I've thought about that too. Like when you get a AirTag tracker, there's also pros and cons to it. They can track you too. Oh my God, yeah, that's scary.
So many people say, like, Craig, you take your shit so serious.
I've heard that happen before.
Hold
on, y'all. That ain't right.
You can also track by Life 360, which was my lifesaver in Dayton's accident the other night. Because I yelled at him for being on the phone. And he's like, Mom, I wasn't on the phone, I promise. Well, I checked Life 360, and guess who was not on his phone? Dayton. So he wasn't lying.
They said he was coming up as a lefty, and he just switched at the end.
Pascal said that it was very...
He's a pup.
Pascal said that it was very suspicious how J.D. Vance just all of a sudden become a Christian.
If you look at the way he advanced from like college and all the way back, right?
Yeah.
He was supposed to be left, and at the end he flipped.
Wow. Right. See, that's interesting.
That's why he had a brown, wife, because like all the way up until that point, he was supposed to be left. He was against Trump at one point. You know that, right? Recently.
Yeah.
Like Trump's first term, he was talking trash about Trump. So he just recently became righty. It's an act. It's a we're as adults, we know what it is, right?
Well, please clarify what you just said, because they're going to say that's racist, what you said, that she's brown. No. A woman of color. That's why he has a woman of color.
I mean,
for a wife. I think Usha's beautiful. Personally,
she is beautiful. Yeah.
But I don't. I heard him and Usha's on the rocks. How many kids they got?
Okay, what the fuck does her being black have to do with him being Christian? A Christian can't marry a black woman? What the fuck was that? I don't get that. I'm sorry, I just don't. Where is the crossover of her color have anything to do with him being Christian? Maybe I'm dumb, but I don't see the connection.
It's left versus right. It's south versus north. They consider most Western countries to be northern hemisphere, minus Australia, right? And then there's the southern hemisphere. I mean, you've got Europe, Canada, North America, Russia. It's all white. If you think about it, most of the northern hemisphere is white, and the southern hemisphere is brown.
Yeah, Nicole, please go. Please do. Okay.
So I mean, it's logical. It's not racial.
Yeah, something's off with that, Nicole.
That has to be the dumbest fucking statement I ever heard in my entire life. In my entire fucking life. I cannot even believe that nobody called him out on that. Wow, just wow.
I wouldn't
The
even
only
tell you that if I
Southern
didn't.
Hemisphere nation that's white is Australia.
Okay. All right. Well,
While the insults fly, Craig layers in faith talk as a moral cudgel, framing critics as godless and hating Christ to justify escalation. We document it as commentary, not endorsement.
evil as fuck.
What it is these people ain't got Christ. You know what I'm saying?
No.
When you got God, you won't give up on yourself because you know He's working on you and He's got a
She's
plan for
watching,
you.
truth be told.
But-
She
but
watches
you ain't
everything
got
I
no
do.
God. That's your ultimate problem. That's why you hate us. That's why you're jealous. Because and that's why you low on yourself because you don't have God. If you ain't got God, you ain't got nothing.
That's true.
And you need to figure it out sooner or later. You don't. And
That is
hopefully not
so
later.
true.
You don't want to figure that out late. I sure.
I'm so
Okay. Significantly more people of black descent live in the northern hemisphere than the southern hemisphere. Let me repeat that. Significantly more people of black descent live in the northern hemisphere than the southern hemisphere. Exact opposite of what she said, of what he said. Oh my God. It just goes to show what a fucking moron he is.
sick of it. Like, y'all play a dirty game, a
And
really
every
dirty
single one
game.
of them box
Just
out.
help
Every
yourself.
single one of them box
It's
out.
like y'all put y'all's grubby, y'all put your grubby,
That's why you miserable.
y'all put your,
That's why you're losing.
you put your grubby little hands in my, and steal all my shit. They take it all. She would have never, they would have never dressed up like the devil and Jesus for Halloween. That's the most blasphemous shit.
Good luck with
Look, they don't believe in God.
that. Obviously. You're
She-
doing voodoo.
No, she didn't, because when she said,
What the fuck is wrong with dressing like Jesus Christ for Halloween? I've seen many people do it.
They're over there doing voodoo.
she's getting voodoo dolls and asking everybody where she should stab it. Asking
Yeah.
everybody where she should stab
Jesus
it
would
to
accept
poke
you
me.
into his kingdom.
And then not only that, she said remember
I ain't
she
even
said
mad.
one
I
day
don't-
she
I
was
don't mind
like,
spending eternity with people like
she
that.
said one day,
Excludatory
isn't
shit.
that your God's day? Talking about Christmas. Isn't that your God's day? Because that's not, my God and her God are not the same.
Your God, my God.
You don't believe in him, do you, Clue?
It's obvious.
I feel like if she did, she would not do half the shit she does or say half the things she says. That ain't right.
They said he was coming up as a lefty and he
just
switched at the end.
Pascal said that it was very.
He's a puppet.
Pascal said that it was very suspicious how JD Vance just all of a sudden
The
become
way
a Christian.
If you look at the way.
Okay, nothing against Pascal, but why are you using him as your reference? He's not. He's just a fellow YouTuber. He's not really into politics. He's a true crime YouTuber. But that's who you idolize, and that's who. Oh, even Pascal said it. Who the fuck cares?
He advanced from like college and all the way back, right?
Yeah.
He was supposed to be left, and at the end, he flipped.
Wow. See, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's why. So that's why he had a brown, wife, because like all the way up until that point, he was supposed to.
Why he had a brown wife. And nobody in the chat is correcting him. Nobody in the chat is saying anything. This is fucking crazy. Crazy. I think I've told this story before. When I was young, we went out to lunch. We were at a real fancy restaurant. Me and my whole family. We came from a wedding or something. I don't know where we came from, but we were all out to brunch. And I remember I was still a teenager. So I want to say I was like 17, 18. I may have been driving, but I'm not positive. And my grandfather said something about brown people. And I said, Grandpa, that's racist. And this is like in the 80s. And he was like, no, it's not. That's what we call them. I said, Grandpa, they're the same people as us. Their skin is just darker. And they're not called brown people. They're called black people. So he was like, well, in my day, we called them brown people. I said, okay, but that was like what, in the 40s? That was like forever ago. In the 80s, we called them black people. Oh, okay. So the fact that Craig is calling them brown tells me that he is a racist, because the only people that call them brown people are racist. So, just my opinion.
We left. He was against Trump at one point. You know that, right? Recently.
Yeah.
Like Trump's first term, he was talking trash about Trump. So he just recently became righty. It's an act. It's a you know what, we're as adults, we know what it is, right?
Well,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't J.D. Vance the vice president? Am I wrong? Because I could have sworn he was. And I don't follow politics. But I'm pretty sure that he is. Just saying.
please clarify what you just said, because they're going to
Me?
say that's racist, what you said, that she's brown.
No.
A woman of color. That's why he has a woman of color
I mean,
for a
how
wife.
do you
I think
clarify that? What do
Usha's
you mean?
beautiful,
Yeah, she
personally.
is beautiful, yeah.
But I don't.
The children
I
beautiful
heard
too.
him and Usha's on the rocks. How
But
many
it's-
kids they got?
It's left versus right. It's south versus north. You know, they consider, you know, most Western countries to be northern hemisphere, minus Australia, right? And then there's the southern hemisphere. I mean, you've got Europe, Canada, North America, Russia. It's all white. If you think about it, most of the northern hemisphere is white, and the southern hemisphere is brown.
Yeah, Nicole, please go. Please do. Okay.
That's what I thought, Cat Pack. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's the vice president. So I don't know when he was so against Trump or when he wasn't right. If he has been the vice president for a while now, kind of like Craig talking out of his ass about the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Do you even know what a hemisphere is, Craig? Because I don't think you do. I truly don't. Because again, I told you again that the northern hemisphere has actually way more black people than the southern. What you mean to say is southern states, which I don't even know if that's correct either.
Okay.
So I mean, it's
Please.
just it's logical. It's not racial.
Yeah, something's off with that, Nicole. I wouldn't even tell you that if I
Southern
didn't.
hemisphere nation that's white is Australia.
Okay. All right. Well,
This compilation is a receipt-first critique of what was said live. We label opinion and allegations, keep minors private, and flag potential policy.
Thank you for that, Crime Reels. But there is one more video from Crime Reels that I wanted to show. But UA sent me the video that Brittany was talking about, so hold on, let me get that first. But I couldn't believe what I was hearing on the original video I was going to show. By the way, I have been fucking obsessed with ghost hunting and real life ghost videos. I got to show you guys. But let's get through this stuff first. And I hope they don't strike me for it, but oh my God. I'm absolutely convinced that ghosts are real. Like 100%. Email.
on. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. We got to see this. Look at that. I hope it's okay. I'm recording y'all. Thank you. Y'all do such a good job every year. It's so impressive. Thank you. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Come here. Christian, help him out. Go help him out. Go help him. He don't know where to go. Neil, hold on. Christian's coming to get you. This is awesome. Happy Halloween, guys. Love it.
Not today, I wasn't scared.
Where's Neil?
I steal and stash guns all the time.
Incredible
all they do is loud
job.
noises.
They do incredible job every year. Come on, baby. Every year they do a good job.
Mom, I didn't get scared that time.
No, you did. You didn't get scared this year.
I just walked through like, nah.
Come on, baby.
Don't scare me.
Happy Halloween.
All right, I don't understand why people made fun of that. Like, she barely even spoke to her kids. I don't get it. Okay, hold on a second. Someone said, oh my God, your kid was a toilet bowl. He is a toilet bowl. What am I missing here? He is. You could see the toilet thing. He is a toilet bowl. So why is she acting like, oh my God, how could someone say that? It's true. You would think so, fan. Not hers, though. She had to pick out her kids. And when she talked about it, I thought to myself, like, why the fuck wouldn't you let your kids pick out their own costumes? I mean, even the kid that I'm a nanny for, even he picked out his own costume. And he's only 8. Why wouldn't you pick out your own costume? Because she's a fucking control freak. But I also don't understand why that makes her such a great mom. And I'm not being an asshole, I'm being serious. Like, big deal. So you took your kids out trick-or-treating. And? Alright, so I have one more from Brittany that I wanted to share because I thought it was funny. Is it this one? It's probably this one.
Of play dumb. Get documented. Quick recap. She tried to take my channel down, then went radio silent when the counter-strikes hit her inbox. Tonight's clip is the exact moment she wanted to play my clipped video and talk shit, so I flipped it private midstream. Cue meltdown. This reel shows her own words. Let's roll the part where mass strike threats meets no reply to counters.
Entertainment.
I'm looking for the Julie Skolnick thing, y'all. I guess I'll have to freaking play Chroma Reels audio because I can't find Julie's.
I've loved Halloween since I was a kid. Now there's people trying to imitate me for Halloween. That's great.
I'm like, what is wrong with
They're
y'all?
talking about my tool. They're trying to beat me. Fuck, I'm Michael Myers now.
Jeez, man. It's weird. It's absolutely weird. All right, hold on. Let me see.
Documents Julie addressing her rift with Jay.
All right, so this is Julie. This is an audio of her, okay? Because I don't trust Chroma Reels not to strike. So I'm just gonna play the audio of Julie, even though Chroma Reels has all my shit, including my TikToks from beginning to end, with no commentary. Ah, they took the phone.
The other day. Said in my live stream, the other.
She took it down.
Said in my live stream, the other.
Okay. She took the video down. She privated it. You stupid bitch. You have the audacity to you. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm serious. This bitch has got my full TikToks. She's got my full TikToks on her channel. And she takes it down. That's all right. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna strike her ass. Yeah, I'm tired of this. Y'all play dirty, fucking nasty games. Dirty games. You literally look at this, y'all, from start to finish, with no commentary. She's got almost 4,000 views on my TikTok video. How
many?
4,000, almost 4,000 views that she uploaded my TikTok video.
What a reach.
I'm serious. I'm so done with this.
Ah, you didn't even hear that, motherfucker. What I said was, I find it really fucking funny that Brittany is sitting there, getting so mad because, oh, well, Chroma Reels, doesn't change my, doesn't have commentary. Chroma Reels doesn't have to. She does transformative. So you can either do commentary or make it transformative. The amount of time that Chroma Reels spends editing one video of yours, especially cutting out all the hold-ons, the amount of time that she spends doing that in one video is probably more than you do an entire fucking month. You play everybody's shit all the time. You've gotten emails about it. You don't make it transformative. You probably don't even know how to fucking edit. And I know editing sucks. I appreciate Chroma Reels because of all the fucking editing that goes into it. That's a true clip channel. So you are as ignorant as the man you're sitting next to. And it's really fucking sad.
Shit, I'm over it. Y'all gonna play?
Don't nobody want your fucking milkshake. Everybody, you
have to upload my shit to even get numbers.
Milkshake. You
no, that's okay. That's all right.
You guys heard me the second time around. You only didn't hear it the first time. Okay. I said the same thing.
Look at that. 3,600 views on my TikTok video. Chroma Reels, Stargazer.
Everybody wants some of Brittany's milkshake. You know,
It's so freaking disgusting, man. It pisses me off when they play dirty games like this.
Craig, nobody wants your girlfriend's milkshake. I promise you. Nobody. You don't even want it.
It's because they use my shit. She just steals my shit too. Like she don't even use I am. I'm going to.
You need to get a moderator to just fucking sit around and do strike.
Yes, just the RN.
Pay that motherfucker just do strikes on it.
Walmart has toast and espresso, even out. Oh no.
You need to, I'm telling you now, Crama Reels, you need to take it down.
Strike them.
Get my shit off there. I'm seriously striking it.
Strike all
I am. It's not up anymore, just the RN. She just took it down while I was playing it. While I was in the middle of playing it, she took it down.
Which means
Thank you, Mr. Bernadette.
they sitting there watching every fucking thing you said. Dang.
These people on YouTube are among the most unstable I've ever encountered. They're all damaged in some way. I sure hope they don't treat people in society like this, but they probably do. 100%.
They're probably more behind your back too, babe.
100%. And Crama Reels, she's that one she like very unstable. She'll send me emails and shit trying to give me like what if I'm covering a case, she'll try to give me case like research and shit, and I don't like it's weird. I don't know if she halfway feels bad about the shit she's been doing, but then she'll turn around and like do something else mean.
Maybe she's trying to give you factual information, something that you don't do on your channel. Did you ever think of that?
Jealousy, man.
Evil as fuck.
What it is these people ain't got Christ. You know what I'm saying?
No.
When you got God, you won't give up on yourself because you know He's working on you and He's got a
She's
plan.
watching, truth be told. She watches everything I do.
God. That's your ultimate problem. That's why you hate us. That's why you're jealous. Because and that's why you low on yourself because you don't have God. If you ain't got God, you ain't got nothing.
That's true.
And you need to figure it out sooner or later. You don't.
That is so true.
You don't want to figure that out late.
I'm so.
Everyone take notice. You want to take personal advice from someone like Craig. You want to take educational advice from someone like Craig. You want to learn about life. You take it from Craig. Not. Now, if you want to be a hypocritical, religious, racist, then you could take advice from Craig.
Sick of it. Like, y'all play a dirty game, a really dirty game. Just help yourself. It's like y'all put y'all's grubby. Y'all put your grubby.
Why you miserable?
Y'all put your.
Why you losing?
You put your grubby little hands in and steal all my shit. They take it all. And then, oh man, I'm done with that. That's all right. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start striking everybody. You want to use my shit? I'm gonna strike you.
Hell yeah, that's what I said.
I'm tired of it.
You need to get one of the moderators. Just pay them.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Nobody was talking about Britney for like a week. From what I understand, I wasn't around, but I heard Clue was the only one talking about her. Nobody else was talking about her, and she stirred up shit, so people started talking about her. So who you striking? Because when they stopped talking about you, Britney, you couldn't handle it. You had to make sure they started talking about you again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember it like that.
Fucking strike people every week.
Oh my God.
That's all you gotta do. That'd be cheaper.
So I mean, like some of these people, their whole channels would go.
Yeah.
Unless Cropper Reels find something new to talk about, hers would be one of the first to go. Your day will come, Crama. Your whole channel's a fucking straight up bullying. Hey,
How is Kramer Reels straight up bullying? Kramer Reels does nothing but replay your words. Just saying. I mean, there are clip channels that I don't like, but I wouldn't call them bullies because they're just playing my words. That doesn't make them a bully. They may do stuff out of context. Like some of them have clipped shit together to make something sound awful that wasn't, but that doesn't make them bullies.
so Soul Child, ask her, because I'm curious about that too. Why don't you make your own lives? Like, I understand using pieces of people's lives. We all do that, right? Everybody. We all use fragments of people's lives and stuff like that. But
That's fair use.
taking someone's whole live stream and uploading it to your channel, like you literally went over there and you took my whole fucking TikTok and you uploaded it to your channel. That is completely against terms of service. It's unethical, and it's going to be easy as fuck to get.
You know what else is against terms of service? Going live on one channel when you have a strike on another. You're lucky you didn't get shut down.
You in trouble because YouTube does not like TikTok videos being uploaded to their content. So,
And there it is. She filed, she fumed, she never answered the counters, then complained when I pulled the video private while she tried to farm content off it. Classic. If you're new here, we don't do tantrums, we do transforms and receipts. Subscribe to join the stalkers, drop the next time code you want dissected, and remember, if your takedown plan collapses the second a counter shows up, the problem isn't my upload, it's your playbook.
Excellent point. Excellent closing. And others talked about, no, not really, Piper. They really didn't. I mean, I know Jay, Granny, I don't know about B, but I know Jay was talking heavily about Lauren. So, I don't know. I don't totally believe that. All right. Well, Cromarilis, thank you for letting me use your stuff tonight. Hey, Misfit. I appreciate it because I did. I saw the two. Everyone sub up to Cromarilis. I know we've been dropping her link all night. But I'd kept up the last couple of weeks on your videos. So that's why I'm like most familiar with your videos because that's what I watch to keep up on everything when the last couple of weeks haven't been around much. So, and also thank you for the other Cash App. Thank you. Much appreciated. See, I've never watched Trish, so I don't speak about Trish. Elevated Truth, I rarely watch too. I know Clue does. Queen Bee, I haven't watched either in a while. Nonsense, I never watch. So you're naming people, Piper? I never watch, so I don't know. But I want to show you guys this. This is wild. And I hope they don't strike me. But I have been obsessed with this fucking channel. And I do mean obsessed. Probably to the point that I've scared myself. Let me find a good one. Is this it?
Will travel to Egypt.
No, this was from this morning. This wasn't it. But just to show you guys, like, So I opened up history. Here's my history. We got one sidebar that I watched for like a minute. Creepy vids, creepy vids, creepy vids. Jones in. Creepy vids, creepy vids, creepy vids, creepy vids, creepy vids, creepy vids. This is all just from today. Creepy vids. This is all I've been watching. That was just today. Where is my dude again?
On May 11th,
Hold on. No, that's not it. I can't find it. Maybe this is it.
it was submitted to the parent.
All right, this might be one of them. Hold on. I gotta make a big screen. If you get scared of ghosts, probably not the stream for you. Creepy Vids is like that and Grandma's Nightmare, like the best fucking channels. But they will scare the shit out of you.
This next piece of footage seems to show something genuinely terrifying. It was submitted to the paranormal Facebook page El Mundo DKBZA. A family was out camping, casually taking photos to remember the occasion. At first glance, everything appeared perfectly normal. Nothing in the picture suggested anything out of the ordinary.
Yes, it's all real.
At least not until they looked closer. With iPhones, the live photo feature captures a few seconds of movement after the shot is taken. Most of the time it's harmless background motion, but in this case, those extra frames revealed something far more chilling. Take a look. Just beside the boy on the left, you can make out a faint gray figure, transparent yet unmistakably human in shape, crawling on all fours. Whatever it is, it scurries quickly out of view, almost as though it knows it has been seen. So far, no one has been able to explain this eerie sighting. Was it a ghost, a cryptid, or something else entirely? Take another look and decide for yourself.
Dude, shit like that is fucking crazy. It's just crazy.
And while that fleeting figure in the woods may have been caught by chance, the next sighting proves that even the most ordinary places, like an empty hallway, can hold something far more unsettling. And that clip was originally shared on the Facebook page, Do You Believe in the Unexplained? A hub for chilling ghost footage that has left many viewers unsettled. Among the countless eerie submissions, this one stands out for its simplicity and for the way the ordinary becomes terrifying in just a matter of seconds. At first, the footage seems uneventful. The hallway is still and empty, the silence heavy. But that emptiness is exactly what makes what follows so disturbing. From around the corner, the faint outline of a shadow slips into view, only to retreat just as quickly as it appeared. What makes it even stranger is its shape. The shadow is small, about the size of a child, moving in a way that mimics the steps of a person. It peeks into the hallway, lingers for a split second, then vanishes back the way it came. The speed of its appearance and disappearance makes the moment all the more unsettling. In the stillness of the hallway, it should be impossible for something like this to exist without a physical form attached. Yet here it is, an unexplained shadow moving with human-like intent. Whether this is proof of something supernatural or just a trick of the light remains unknown. But without more evidence, we may never uncover the truth of this mysterious figure. So we'll leave it to you. What do you think this strange shadow is? A spirit caught on camera, or something else?
And one thing I've noticed from watching these, most of the spirits that get caught are all child size. I don't know if it's only children that see it, but all of the shadows seem to be child size. And it makes me wonder if spirits are actually only kids, or your spirit is only the size of a child.
Entirely. And just when you think it can't get stranger, another story emerges. It shows a series of clips that has left the TikTok community divided, with many calling it one of the most convincing hauntings to surface in years. The account, run by a user known as Dude, My House is Haunted, has long documented strange activity within his home. Disembodied voices, often sounding like a woman crying, echo through the rooms. Cupboard doors are found standing open. Objects appear in different places without anyone moving them. At first, it could be dismissed as the quirks of an aging house, but eventually, the activity became too unsettling to ignore, and cameras were set up to catch whatever was responsible.
That's crazy.
In July 2021, one of those cameras recorded something difficult to explain. A chair slid across the kitchen floor as if pulled by unseen hands.
That's insane, guys. I don't even know what to think about that. You know, this kind of stuff has never happened to me, as I said, and I don't know what to think.
Moments later, cabinets opened on their own, followed by more objects shifting in the background. But the activity didn't stop there. Finally, something seems to move again at the rear of the room, deepening the sense that something unseen was present.
See? And then it moves back into the hallway.
Like, how could you even deny that? Like, you can even justify it. Okay, he pulled the cabinets open. They're on magnets, whatever. But that shadow was moving forward. There's no way that you can fake that. There's no way to deny that. That you saw that shadow walking forward. That's where it's like, whoa.
Sweeps around the corner.
The homeowner, who had lived in the house for over a decade, said he had heard strange noises before, but always chalked them up to the old building creaking and settling. But now, he claimed, things were becoming far more active.
That's a story.
later, we can see him seeing off a friend in the front yard. Both suddenly freeze as a woman's voice calls out from inside the house. Their startled reactions are immediate, and they even call back, trying to see if anyone is inside.
Hello?
But the silence that follows makes it clear. They are alone.
Kathy has heard something.
In another sequence, the homeowner sets his camera to record after hearing loud banging sounds from the back of the house. What it captured was more than noise. A shadow passes by, and moments later, the attic door slams shut.
Kathy has heard something.
The evidence was now building, each clip pointing to something far more disturbing than just creaks and drafts. Then, while away from the house and staying with his son, he received a ring notification. Checking the feed, he was shocked to see the attic door open by itself. A box fell to the floor. Then, as if unseen hands were pulling it, the ladder extended downward. It was as though the house itself was inviting something out of the attic.
You would never, ever fucking catch me living in that. Hell to the no.
What flavor do you want?
Terrible.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. No.
By June 2022, things escalated further. In broad daylight, a kitchen chair moved across the floor with no one near it.
Terrible.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Then, a knife hurled violently across the room, as if thrown by invisible force.
No.
This was the breaking point. The homeowner said it was the final straw. He left immediately and hasn't returned since. According to his post, he's now preparing to move away permanently. Whether genuine or not, the footage remains deeply unsettling. Chairs sliding, shadows moving, voices calling out. It all paints a picture of a home that refuses to stay quiet. And for the owner, this wasn't just a haunting curiosity. It was enough to abandon the place altogether. From one unsettling encounter to the next, the pattern is hard to ignore. YouTuber Sylvia C. is no stranger to strange happenings. With much of the report.
So there are some better ones that I want to find. Oh, check this one out. This one is wild.
Something far more unsettling, leaving him the unwitting star of a very mysterious video. Let's take a look.
Oh my god, what is that?
Captured on what appears to be a security camera, the man can be seen standing casually in an aisle. He takes a product off the shelf and begins to examine it. But then, something impossible happens. A box from the shelf behind him suddenly slides forward and hovers in midair, as though held by invisible hands.
Okay, you know what I just realized on that one though? You saw someone in a black suit or something pop out, so I wonder if they pushed it. So that's not as good as I thought.
Home. Onto the rooftops of a quiet
Louisiana neighborhood where something far harder to explain was waiting to be seen. This clip was shared by user 5007Z. They explained that for several weeks, they had been hearing what sounded like footsteps, someone running across the roof of their home in Thibodaux, Louisiana. The noises repeated often enough to leave them uneasy, though no explanation ever surfaced. Then one night, their home security system sent them a motion alert. What the camera captured is nothing short of eerie. The camera, angled toward a neighbor's roof, shows what appears to be a transparent figure sprinting from right to left, its form faint yet distinct against the background. The camera attempts to track the movement automatically, but the figure vanishes before it can be locked in frame. So could this be the source of the mysterious footsteps heard on the OP's roof? Something was clearly there, enough to trigger the camera and its tracking system.
Like shit like that, how do you really explain it? You can't. That looks like cocaine.
Watching that again, a pale hand can be seen banging against the back of the open door. Yet when Diego checks, there's nothing there. In this next clip, he sets up an experiment to see if anything else will reveal itself. Finger marks begin to appear in the flowers scattered on the floor, as though pressed by something unseen. And then, something even more unnerving.
Amy.
Breaking this moment down, the faint face of a young girl seems to hover just above the shoulder of Diego's daughter. When he rushes to check, the figure vanishes without a trace. Moments later, his daughter sits eerily still on the couch, as if in a trance.
Amy.
Understandably, viewers have expressed deep concern for the girl's safety, questioning why the family continues to remain in the apartment after everything that has unfolded. So what do you think? Are these just well-executed effects, or is this family truly sharing their home with something unexplainable?
Amy.
And while that might be every parent's worst nightmare, the next encounter proves that even a crowded barbershop in the middle of the day isn't safe from the unexplained. Sometimes, getting a bad haircut can be unsettling enough. But what about when something far stranger interrupts the experience? That's exactly what allegedly happened inside this barbershop. In footage uploaded.
Now this one's a little skeptical. This one could be staged.
By GQ Cuts on YouTube. The clip begins with a simple note. The shop had recently installed new security cameras. At first, the feed looks ordinary. Barbers cutting hair, customers waiting, the quiet hum of a normal day. But then, something unusual begins to unfold. On the right side of the screen, a blue cloak begins to lift, slowly rising into the air as if pulled by invisible hands. The customer near the desk reacts instantly, jolting back in fear before hurrying away from the counter. The staff ask what's wrong, but the man insists. He saw the cloak move on its own.
Okay, well, God, that's right there, just move. Just, oh, that. Oh. Hey!
The barbers dismiss his claims, returning to their work. But the customer doesn't back down. He continues to insist that what he saw was real.
Like that, just move. I'm not going to break it. That right there, just move.
And while all eyes are on the cloak, something else quietly happens in the background.
Just move. Like that, just move. Like that, just move. I'm not going to break it. That right there, just move.
A mannequin head, resting on a shelf, slowly turns until it's staring directly toward the customer.
I'm not going to break it.
At that point, the unnerved customer leaves, and the clip ends shortly after. But not before one final detail. A barber glancing at the security camera with what appears to be a knowing grin. That last moment has divided viewers. Some argue the entire sequence is staged, a clever hoax designed to attract attention to the shop. But others remain convinced this is genuine evidence of something paranormal caught in broad daylight. So, what do you think? A calculated stunt?
So I think that's fake. I do.
Ouch. But what makes the scene alarming is that she doesn't appear to be alone.
You guys will see this weird looking figure on the right.
Right beside her is a strange figure, its face grayish in color and its form covered in a dark robe.
Now, as you can see, when you moved, it was still right there.
From another angle, the father can be seen opening the front door, with the mother in the background. And there, still seated next to her, is the same eerie figure. The uploader insists that there's no rational explanation. His sister was in the kitchen at the time, and he himself was upstairs. No one else in the household could have been in disguise.
I was upstairs, and my dad was doing a package. Who was that?
The clip is then replayed in slow motion, zooming in on the mysterious figure for a closer look. The fact that this strange figure is sitting so close to his mother makes the encounter all the more disturbing. Naturally, the footage has sparked a wave of theories. Some viewers believe the figure could be a demon cloaked in a robe, silently watching the family. Others argue it might simply be a mannequin, or perhaps a pile of clothing that by coincidence formed.
Some of them I believe are real, some of them I believe are fake. But some of them are undeniable. Like, some of them you just can't fake.
What are you gonna do, Karen?
That's not my name. Did you hear me?
Beyond disturbing. Like this one, for example, captured by Derek Medina. In August of 2013, a Florida man named Derek Medina and his wife Jennifer Alfonso were adjusting to life together after recently remarrying. To the outside world, on August 8th, I'm going to prison or death sentence. Moments after publishing the happened on the
I guess we kind of need the backstory.
In the disturbing video, a verbal altercation turns physical. After a heated exchange, Derek retrieves a firearm. Smoke from gunshots fills the room. Jennifer collapses. Derek then briefly leaves the scene, only to return and look down at her body one final time. But it didn't end there. Around the same time as the initial Facebook post, Derek published a second one. This time, an image. It showed Jennifer's lifeless body slumped against a wall. The caption he attached was hauntingly simple: R.I.P. Jennifer Alfonso. Despite turning himself in, Derek later claimed self-defense, stating that Jennifer had come at him with a knife. However, the video evidence, along with the overall findings from the investigation, painted a different.
Alright, that's not what I was looking for. Oh.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I've watched so many of them.
What did you say, Mommy?
A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly.
The internet is filled with creepy content, but some videos go beyond disturbing, like this one, for example. One evening, an elementary school teacher in Washington is working late, prepping lessons for the next day. He's completely alone in the classroom, or at least that's what he thought. As he glances up, something catches his eye.
All right, I'm just finishing up, putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smart board, setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late often. It's just me here and the janitor, and let me show you. Do you see? Do you see? I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
In the reflection of a screen, someone appears to be sitting at one of the desks. Someone small, about the size of a child. Startled, the teacher quickly turns around. But when he tries to capture the strange reflection on camera again, the figure is gone. But the story doesn't end there. A janitor who works at the school later shares a chilling theory. He believes the eerie figure is the ghost of a young girl who tragically passed away years ago in an accident that happened on school grounds.
I'm the person who does the cleaning here, and I saw the video of the teacher has. I know that's the girl who died in an accident.
What is happening? I wanted to respect their privacy, but they just put a girl in the back of the ambulance. And the dad was running, and the poor mom was crying her head off.
So, could this mysterious reflection be the spirit of a child, still returning to class from beyond? That's for you to decide. And the same goes for this next video from Tasha D. Quick interruption. If you're enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button? We're on a mission to hit 300,000 subscribers, and when
So I'm not the only one who likes his channel. He's gained 100,000 subs in 3 months. Go him.
we do, 3 lucky fans will win a limited edition items. Don't miss out, subscribe now, and let's get back to the video. Tasha D, a popular TikToker known for sharing her daily life vlogs, had been noticing something strange happening in her kitchen for over a week. Every morning, she'd walk in and find the same book lying on the floor. Curious to figure out what was behind it, maybe a rodent or something else, she finally decided to set up a camera. But when she watched the footage, she was completely shocked. It wasn't a rodent at all. The book seemed to fall on its own, almost like something invisible had pushed it off. After watching the unsettling footage from her kitchen camera, Tasha didn't waste a second. She immediately checked some more cameras in her home, like her doorbell camera, hoping to find some explanation. But what she saw only made things worse. The video showed a dark, shadowy figure sitting on a chair right outside her house. That's when she knew something wasn't right, and decided to start recording everything happening inside, just in case. She didn't have to wait long. Strange things started happening almost immediately.
Why are you running?
Her dog, usually calm, began acting odd. He barked at nothing, stared into empty corners, and jumped around like he never had before, like he sensed something no one else could. That's when Tasha's fears really kicked in. Whatever was happening, it was only getting started. As she kept recording, she came across something she never expected.
See, and you think I'm crazy. The first time I'm here by myself, there's a picture on the floor, and it just...
While walking from one room to another, she noticed a door slowly creaking open on its own, then suddenly slamming shut, as if whatever was it wasn't happy about being watched, or maybe even caught. That was enough for her. Terrified, she turned and ran without looking back. Shaken by the strange experiences, she finally decided to call in a team of paranormal investigators to help.
Fuck that, my ass to be gone. Like, as fast as possible.
uncover the truth behind what was happening in her house. The team started their search at the front door and slowly made their way inside, armed with just one device, a spirit talker.
Can you say hi? Hi.
What they discovered left them speechless. The spirit made its presence known in every corner of the house. Objects moved on their own whenever it was asked to reveal itself, and the investigators could even have direct communication through the device. But the most surprising part? Let's have a look.
You looking for Mommy? Yes. Yes. You wanted us to come to the hall. You want to say hi? What the heck?
Is that you?
Greg, is that you? As you could tell.
The spirit wasn't just haunting the house. It was searching for her mom. The videos ended with more questions than answers. However, one thing was clear. Something paranormal was definitely inside her home. But the biggest mystery of all remains. How can the spirit be reunited with the one it's searching for? If you know the answer, let me know in the comments. And also, let me know what you think of this next terrifying. While Rosanna was home alone, she began hearing odd noises coming from her children's playroom. So, she grabbed her camera and went to investigate. What she caught on film is deeply disturbing. At first, it's just the toys, moving slightly on their own. But then, something much more chilling appears. As Rosanna walks toward the room, take a look at the window reflection behind her. Did you see it? The large, shadowy outline of a man is standing right behind her. But when she quickly turns around, there's no one there. Moments later, she sees the figure again in the same reflection, only for it to vanish without a trace. Rosanna insists this entity has been tormenting her for months, but she simply doesn't have the means to move out. So, what do you think? Is Rosanna truly haunted by something sinister, or could this be an elaborate setup?
So you guys get the hint. I don't want to keep playing this guy's videos, but you guys get the hint. This is what I've been hooked on for weeks. Like literally for weeks. I just can't stop watching them. I'm like totally obsessed with them. It's probably bad, but yeah, completely obsessed. And to the point I told Sage, your house is haunted. You need to move. But crazy. So, all right, I'm going to get off though. I've been on almost 3 hours. But if you guys are into like crazy shit, check out that channel. He's got some really good stuff on there. So, all right, I'm going to head out. I'm going to eat something and go to bed. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for the Cash Apps. I will see you guys tomorrow. I got to work all week, but I'm going to be working on the website. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a huge push on candles and air fresheners and everything. Because, again, I have like 19 days to raise more money that I need to raise. So with that, I will see you beautiful people later. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.